Hello. Check and make sure that music is actually playing. You son of a bitch. Yep, that's playing. Okay. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to have that echo on there. Anyway. Oh. How is everyone doing? I'm not sure what I'm planning on doing other than just smoking a little of the kind. Other than that, I don't know. We'll just play it by ear and just play around. Hey, Power. How's it going, bud? We are just packing up a bowl as we speak. That's okay. Yep, very much so, Power. Very much still alive. All right. Oh yeah, let me turn the camera on. Yeah, Power, just give me a second here. All right, let me go ahead, take a quick toke here. So give me a second. Cheers, everyone. Second. Oh. Help if I copy that. Ace. Okay, there's that. Let me view this on YouTube real quick. Oh shit. Okay. Let me pin the message. There we go. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Hang on a second. Ooh. 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 All right. That definitely had a nice little fun kick to it. Anywho. Oh, there's Power.
What's up, my man?
Hey, Power. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks. I had a conversation with my Thai girlfriend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Listening live. She's great.
Good. Good to hear. Oh.
I also visited my mom and I cooked for her.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
And I didn't play much on my computer. I didn't play many games. I just concentrated on my work this week.
Yeah, understandable. That's kind of the same thing with me. I've had to go out kind of during when I normally stream and just try and catch what I can. But it's definitely hard work.
Hard work. All right. Um, do you have any anecdote concerning what you did with driving?
Let me think. I'm trying to think anecdotes from over the past week here.
Yeah, from the customers.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of.
Maybe someone who was drunk.
No, actually, I actually haven't had any drunk passengers yet. Since I've been running mostly during the what would they call it, like the morning shift from like about 5:30 in the morning to about 12 or 1 o'clock. Um, I can usually get a fair amount of cash for the day and go home feeling accomplished that I can actually make it for another month. But
Right.
let me think. I can tell you some things that kind of irritate me as a driver. Let's start there.
Yeah, that counts as an anecdote.
What's that?
That counts as an anecdote.
Okay, that'll work. So when you're in an Uber, you can sit in the front seat if there's already enough people in the back seat. No problem there. But when you're the only passenger and you want to sit in the passenger seat, that's kind of a little bit irritating to the driver. At least to me it is. I don't know why. It just feels awkward having the passenger sitting right next to me as I'm driving them around. I'd prefer to have them in the back seat where they can be secured and not have to really talk or try and hear what I'm saying.
It's I can say that in Asia, it's like that everywhere. You sit on the front seat only if the rear is full.
Yeah. And hey, Ricky, how's it going? Oh, what else is there? Ooh, this one happened earlier today. I had a pickup where it was at a grocery store, and the guy and his family had all of their groceries. They loaded into the boot of my car, and I was it didn't really irritate me at the time, but just thinking back on it, I'm just like, I carry people around, not I don't know, something about carrying other people's groceries just slightly peeves me off just a little bit. I'm not sure why, but
Was it like 12 bags or?
I have no idea. I know they filled the trunk up. So, but at the very least they did tip. So I mean, there was that.
Because I've done my I've done to get my groceries many times, and I called a cab and I loaded my groceries in the trunk. I've done that many times.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that something normal?
I mean, it's a rare for me. It's a rare kind of occurrence when it happens, but you know, it's not it's not so rare that it's not unheard of. Um,
See
so
this as the same thing as if someone wants to go to the airport and has luggage, you know?
yeah, I see the point there. Um, I guess the difference would be that luggage tends to not, have the potential to leave a mess. So, I mean, for example, they had eggs back there, and I was just thinking to myself, where did they put those eggs? Because if I had made the wrong sharp turn, those eggs would have been cracked and just all over their groceries and all over the back of my the trunk of my car.
Yeah.
So that's probably why. I just want to minimize how dirty my car gets from all the individuals that go in and out of my car. Um, Mostly vomit and other bodily fluids. I can deal with just about anything, but I provide giant gallon bags for a reason, so that way you can use them and not have to pay a cleaning fee.
Right. Absolutely.
So, um,
And
uh,
is it a system where people rate you? They give you a rate,
yep,
1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 5 stars.
yep. They have that rating system for both drivers and the riders.
And did you get any particular low score anytime?
Mm, Maybe one or two recently, but that's just me trying to, start back into things a little bit rusty on my etiquette here and there. But overall, I mean, I have a solid 4.93, I think, out of 5.
And are people allowed to leave comments along with their grade, the grade they give you?
Oh yeah, they absolutely have that option.
All right. Well,
So,
in Asia, I used a system called
hmm.
Bolt Taxi.
Hmm.
That's all it's called.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead, get another bowl ready here.
When I go on vacation, the transportation, as a rule, it's about 10% of the cost of what we pay here.
Wow.
It costs pennies, man. It's so cheap, the transportation. It's incredible. And I'm not exaggerating. When I say 10%, I mean it.
Hmm. Oh, you rat bastard. Okay. Oops.
And the fuel cost is about the same as our cost, but it's just that people work for peanuts, you know?
Hmm. Okay. Oh, I turned the camera off. Back on. All right. Time for another tote. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
You disappeared for a second.
that's the trick. if I get the cloud thick enough, um, it will make me disappear for a brief moment. But man, it's tear the throat out of you.
I missed your gaming live streams.
Say that again.
I missed your gaming live streams.
Oh, believe me, I miss doing them. This week, I'm not sure what I'll be doing. Whether it's going to be potentially an afternoon session or a very early morning session, I don't know, but I would like to continue them in some fashion, even if it is, just like once a week or something.
Hey, don't worry. The worst that can happen is that when you start again, you're going to be a bit rusty.
Yeah, that's true. However, one thing considering would be with Raft specifically is I can always, go in and practice and just make sure never to save the game.
Oh, just to get reacquainted?
Yep, that's the idea.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Subnautica. Civ 6 is, Civ 6. I know that game in and out. So, yeah. And then I want to see about trying to incorporate one of the games randomly from my library that I've never played before and just play it and just see okay, why did I buy this game? That's going to be the series. Why did I buy this damn game? And is it worth my time and attention now? Because in my Steam library alone, I have over 250 games that I can install to my computer and play, and I only play a small portion of that. Just 4 or 5 games at tops.
Well, you've heard my offer concerning Battlestar Galactica Deadlock and also Dyson Sphere program. If you buy any of those 2 games on sale, mm-hmm. And you decide to play them during your streams, I will send you 50% of what you paid for any of those 2 games.
I'll see what I can do. Right now, like I said, since I'm driving to make the rent, it's tough.
Yep, it's tough.
So, but hopefully, if I do get a full-time job again, that will become even a more secure reality.
Oh yeah. Do keep looking.
So, I was trying to think of any other situations I've had so far. Most of the passengers that I've had so far, they've been pretty straightforward. They don't really require too much attention. I'm trying to remember if there was any standouts. I do remember that one of my first rides earlier this week was 3 obvious youngins to me. And when I say youngins, I mean mid-20s. Because it was 5 a.m. and they were definitely, stoned out of their brains. And I remember the one chick who was riding shotgun just kept just trying to make conversation, and I was just politely just acknowledging and just replying, and it's just like, you don't have to say anything to me. It's all good. It's 5 in the morning, you know.
Well,
But
personally, when I'm a customer in any cab, any taxi, I'm a talker. I talk to the driver a lot, man. I can't help it.
yeah, well, I mean, it's not that I don't mind. It's not that I mind conversation. It's just that if it's kind of a one-way conversation, or if it's just not really there's no conversation starters for me or anything to really reply back to. It's just uh it's just a little bit strange for me. I'm just like, yep, okay, you just want to chit chat and just fill the silence because you just can't stand having an awkward silence, which is honestly what I enjoy the most. Is because I guess just enjoying the silence in rides, because I can just get the work. I can just do the drive-in, just get them there, and be done with it. Um,
Roger that.
what's that?
Copy. I copy. I understand.
Let me think. What was enough? What was a? So let's. So there's probably nothing strange this week that was noteworthy, but let's go. Let's go back in the past to the old days and see what we had. Uh, I do recall this one time. I was up in like more of the northern part of the state where it's a little bit more rural. Kind of farmland. It's a little bit sparser of the cities. More like towns, things like that. Anyways, I pick up these two girls, and they notice that I have a huge freaking moonroof, and it is pretty big considering the standard moonroof, because it does have an extended capacity. So they wanted to, of all things, one of them wanted to stand up in the back of the car through the roof while I was driving. Mind you, we were out in the middle of the back roads where there was no traffic and there was no police or anyone, just the cows. So I was like, all right, sure. And I believe, if I remember right, they also had cash on hand, which also helped. So I was just like, all right, knock yourselves out. What was another horrendous story? Let me think. Now that I'm getting a little bit toasty. Let me think here. There was this one trip I took from the airport that's around here to another town called Steamboat Springs, which was approximately 3.5 hours away, one way drive. Or sorry, one way trip.
Okay.
And mind you, this is at 2 in the morning. The guy decides, instead of sitting in the back seat and trying to nap or do something else while I drive for the 3.5 hours, he decides to sit in the passenger seat with me for the next 3.5 hours. And we have almost nothing to talk about for 3.5 hours. It's just listening to whatever music is on my randomized playlist and praying to God he doesn't want to talk about anything hunting or sports related, because I was just like, nope, can't do it. Got nothing. So most awkward 3.5 hours, hands down, during my career as a driver. The worst part about it was having to drive back by myself with no ride back home for another 3 hours. So I don't even think that guy tipped me either. But yeah, that was a pain in the ass trip. And I wish I would have never taken that one. But oh well. Lesson learned.
I may get a call within the next 2 hours, an important call. Hmm. What were you planning on being online for a long time or playing something or whatever?
No, I just want just hop up for a little bit and just chill for just a few minutes. I mean, I'm probably gonna stop here at like half past the hour.
Great.
So
It's really nice to hear again from you.
yeah, it's always good to hear from you too, Power. Sorry, I've been like I said, just got to make that money.
Yes, sir.
So, um, but yeah, let me think about something else. Another story that comes to mind is this horrendous one where I had again, a group of four youngins that were just done partying and they wanted to be taken back to their apartment complex. Um, well, it was very clear it was two couples. One couple was in the back, and the guy was in the back seat as well, and his chick was in the front seat. Long story short, they decided to bring their drama into my car and somehow not necessarily involve me, but just had to have this argument in front of a stranger and in that stranger's car. Um, the basic argument that I gathered was he was upset that she was dancing with other dudes, and I just kept thinking to myself, she still went home with you though. Like, I don't understand. So she danced with other guys. Unless she was blowing them on the floor, right then and there, she still went home with you. Anyways, I am doing whatever I can to try to bite my tongue and try to get them out of there as fast as I can. So I'm, pushing down a little bit on the speed with the car. I eventually get them back to where they need to be. Once we get there, the guy in the back that was arguing the whole time with the chick in the front seat decided to have the gall to say, if I was a cop, I would have stopped and pulled you over for that speeding. And I was about ready to turn over and tell him off. But his friend immediately went and just like, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And I was like, oh, good. You're one of those people. You're one of those friends. Great. That's fantastic. Thanks. Thanks for defusing the situation. But that was probably one of the worst trips I've ever had, and I was damn near close to pulling over and just letting them out and just like, just give me a 1 star. I'll give you a 1 star, and you can bug somebody else to deal with your drama. But man, they were pushing my limit that night.
And are any of your fares recorded?
Uh, they're just recorded in the app. I don't have like a dash cam or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
So,
Some people say that they would never do any driving for Uber if they don't have a dash cam, something recording the fare.
mm. Well, usually for most people, like I would say almost 99% of the time, um, most people just want to get from point A to point B and not cause a big scene. Um, they get really upset with themselves if they leave something in your car because then you have to, work with the driver's schedule, work with your schedule, and try and get your item back at some point. So it's uh,
Oh,
it's a whole
shit.
thing.
Here's my call. Here's my call. I've got to go, man.
Oh, okay. Take care, Power. I'll see you later.
All right. Bye, everyone.
All right. And back to the tales of Uberland with yours truly. And like I said to Power there, I'm probably going to go just half past the hour and then we'll call it a night. Um, I'm debating whether or not to take another toke. Ooh, I can do the cartridge. Ooh. Tink, tink. Yep, yep. Ooh. 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 Ah, that hits really nice. Ooh, love a good cartridge. Um, Let me know if the music is too much or if it's just, or if it's okay. I just want to know if it's basically being annoying at all. That's a slight accommodating a paranoia coming out. Love the hit of the cart after we. Thanks, Neil. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm just sitting here rocking in my new chair, which offers a lot better support. A lot better. It should be a lot more support. Cheers. Cheers, Neil. Um, Fucking A, what was I gonna say? Oh well, I forgot. Um, Thinking back to my Uber days, I'm not sure if there was anything special. Uh, no, not really. One thing that has surprised me in this week is the sheer amount of tips that are received and sometimes the amount for uh, the trip in question. So, oh, fucking A. All right, hang on. Turn that off. Let's go ahead and pack another one. Now, this is a little bittersweet this evening because I was lucky in the sense that my girlfriend didn't come over this weekend, so that way I didn't have to try to clean the place up. But she will be over this next weekend, which means I have to get this place aired out and cleaned up and all that other fun stuff. So this will be it for the flower for a while. And it'll also be a hold on the cartridges too for a while as soon as this one is done, which I put that up there. You can see there's about, I want to say maybe like a third left of that fun stuff. before it gets all like, ugh, nobody wants to toke it. What else is there? The other reason too is because, again, since I am driving, I have to watch expenses, and unfortunately, cannabis is a necessary expense that I can cut. Yeah, Neil, hit it to the bitter end, buddy. All right, I might get 2 more bowls out of what's left in the grinder. And that is it. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Don't want to leave any behind. Okay. There. Yeah, screw it. All right. Do. There's that. All right. Here's to the next one. Cheers, everyone. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, that might have been the one for the night. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that might have been the one. Oh. You know what? I'm going to call it that was the one. That was the last one. Whew. Whew. Nice, Neil. Hey, Ben. Cheers. And yes, I am quite high, to say the least. I think I've had 3 bowls and 1 rip off the cartridge, or off the cart, I should say more shorthandedly. Now I'm getting the hunger pains. Let's see. The live timer says 39 minutes. We'll check and see how I feel in about five more minutes. If I'm still feeling good, we'll still keep going. So, let me think. What else is there? Try to bring back live streams again in the mornings. Or the afternoons, I really don't know when. Ooh. Um, what else is there? Try to bring back live sometimes this week. Once this weed is done, then it's done. Then I gotta take a break from it unless somebody gives me anything. What else is there? I don't know. I don't know if there is anything else. At least Uber wise. No. Well, what, Ricky? What's going on? Oh, for Christ's sakes. I am apparently really, I don't know. No worries, Ricky. I was just curious. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. But apparently I am incredibly toasty. So much so that I am getting the hunger pangs. I also have to do laundry too. Because I've been neglecting that for who knows how long. At least a week. But we shall see what I can get accomplished here this week. Your brain on drugs wanting fried eggs. Actually, Neil, you're not too far from it. I actually have hash browns and a quiche in the refrigerator that I'm going to heat up, and then that's going to be my late night snack. Ricky says I need sleep but not tired. Yeah, I understand, Ricky. I will say getting back to driving does make me feel very, very glad that I'm trying to shoot for jobs that I'm not driving. Nice, Neil. Jeez, what else is going on? I have 2 potential job opportunities that I'm hoping to hear back from by Wednesday, I hope. So hopefully one of those works out. And if they do, driving will be short term. But I can at least make a decent income in the meantime. So, what else is going on? Aside from the new chair here, hey, thanks, Neil. I truly do appreciate that. Because I really want one of the contract to hires to work out really well. And yeah, I still can't believe. So for context, the last contract I had was only a month long. And the reason for it was because I had missed the deadline on something. I still don't know what exactly it was that I missed the deadline And instead of telling me and letting me correct the problem, they decided to let me go after only a month on the job. So not only does it suck that that contract was only a month, but I can't even put that on my resume as experience because the oh Jesus, the and I lost my train of thought. The weed is having a great effect on me. So much so that my eyes are just there. I'm looking like I'm ready to fall asleep. Let's see, it's 45 minutes. We'll go for another 5. See how we feel. Alzheimer's, yep. Oh, shit. Oh, that's right. It's the fridge. One thing also this whole driving experience has taught me is to just what the value of a dollar truly means. You know, it's not much, but every dollar I make has to count. Even every little penny. Now, let me talk something out, because my one friend Brandon is still confused as to why I'm still here and not moving back in with my mom. Because there's only so much to do that needs to be done here before I can actually do anything, I think. Hang on, trying to think. All right. So I basically have to figure out how to survive the rest of the year in Colorado. The reason for that is because A, I want to leave on my own terms. So I don't want to be feeling like I'm forced out. You know, so that way that's one less blow to my ego. Let's see. Hang on. Hey, Daniel.
Hi, what's up? Oh my God, you'll never guess what what happened to me today at Walmart. Oh, I got lucky tonight. Well,
How so?
I went to the electronics section, and they were selling Nintendo Switch video games for $29.99, and I got one, and I went to those automatic till things that you can scan your own stuff and then buy it with your card. Well, I scanned the video game, and it said $2, but it was $29.99. So I asked for some help, and I'm like, well, this can't be right. And they were like, well, it says $2, so it's $2. So, oh my God, I got a Nintendo Switch video game for $2.
Nice.
So I'm like, you know what? I might as well if they're $2, I might as well buy 2 of them, right? Because I like to buy extra copies, just in case something happens to one of them. So I went back to this electronics section. I got another one, and I bought it. And now I got 2 of them. And it's a really special time, because this never happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Video games are really expensive, like $35-$40.
Yeah, I mean, even higher than that on some games.
Yeah. But I just spent like $4 on both copies, so it's a lucky day, lucky night for me.
Well, congrats, man. I hope the luck continues.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry. Just really, really stones and really out of it. Just in case I sound awkward and don't make any sense. But yeah, we'll probably hang out here for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll dip out so that way I can actually either eat or go to sleep. Like the Switch game. Nice, Neil. Night night. Yep. That's right, Ricky. Night nights are coming. So Daniel, you've watched all the Picard season 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Without spoiling it for the rest of everybody, or spoiling it for everybody else. Overall opinion, if you don't
I thought it
mind
was pretty
sharing.
good. I loved
Okay.
it. I was disappointed though at the very, very end. You know,
In what way?
like wait, have you seen it? I don't want to give you any spoilers.
Oh, I've already watched snippets of it, so I've already spoiled it for myself. So
Yeah. Like, okay, so like at the very, very end of the show, like I heard rumblings and whispers about like, oh, they're going to unveil the Enterprise G, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And yeah, okay, like a year goes by, they skip a year, and they just reveal that they rebranded the Titan A as the Enterprise G, and I'm like, really? Oh, that is so cheap.
yeah, you would think they would have at least tried to do a new build from scratch. Because I mean, if I remember right, they showed off the Enterprise F, and at least that had some unique looking designs to it. Compared, showing a natural kind of progression from the D to the E to the F, and then, well, not sure how it really works from the F to the G, but I guess not really. But
Yeah, the F was pretty big. That was like a really nice ship. And I love the bridge on the Enterprise F. It was beautiful. It was nice, and it was like blue, and it was like really soothing blue. I liked it.
yeah.
And
Oh, I missed.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I thought the Enterprise G was going to be something newer and better.
Yeah. All right, Ricky. Ricky, if you're still here, just in case you are, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, man. And Neil, you have a good night too. I'll see you tomorrow. All right.
I mean, I understand why they did this. Like, the majority of the budget went to Sir Patrick Stewart because, he wasn't cheap. He wanted so much money, right? He got the lion's share of the budget. And the TNG crew got a lot of budget. And they had to pay all the other actors. Plus, they had to rebuild the Enterprise D bridge. So they had no money left by the end.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, let's just make the Titan A into the Enterprise G. Well, that's crap, because the Titan A was a weak sauce ship. It couldn't even stand up to any other ship. It was always running away. It was a weak ship. So, yeah. And now they renamed it the Enterprise G. Wow, your Enterprise is really, really weak, Unless they it was in the starbase for over a year, right? So they hopefully they upgraded it and they made it like top of the line.
Well, yeah, because I mean, it's supposed to be the flagship. It's supposed to be the best of the best.
Yeah, the Enterprise is always supposed to be like. Remember what Geordi said in First Contact in the Enterprise E? Like, oh, the Enterprise E is the most advanced ship in the fleet. The Enterprise is supposed to be the most advanced ship in the fleet, right? So, yeah, I would say that this would have to follow the same rules here. Hopefully.
Well, oh, I had a good point and I just lost it. Damn it. Oh well. I'll think of it at some point, or I won't. And it'll just ping me for the rest of my evening. But with this kind of progression, and this is where I'm going to go ahead and get into some speculative territory. If there is any further Trek that is being developed in the vein or in the continuation of this kind of timeline, we're not very far away from seeing the Enterprise J.
Yeah, it's like in the 26th century.
I believe. I thought it was the 25th, but you may be right. No, you're right. It was 26th.
But most people like to say that timeline was erased.
I don't. Why do you mind explaining a little bit like why they think that?
Well, they say that like after Archer stopped Vosk from going back to the future in Stormfront Part 2, that he stopped the Temporal Cold War, and because he stopped the Temporal Cold War, the Enterprise J wouldn't have been created, and it wouldn't have been it wouldn't have fought the Sphere Builders because none of it would have happened. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it still would have happened. I think he already started the Temporal Cold War, but he just didn't get back to the future, and Archer just stopped him, and that's it. From going back and turning the Cold War into a hot one.
Yeah. No, I think those events still occurred. But yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking to myself, it just doesn't bode well for the natural progression to get up to the H and the I, whatever those will look like. So, what else was I going to mention? I don't remember. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's just a junk email. Don't need to look at that. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and enter. Daniel, thank you so much for coming up and hanging out for a little bit here. I'm going to hop down and get something to eat, and then get some sleep, and then get back to driving tomorrow again, bright and early before the sun rises. So, all right, everyone. Have a good night. Hope everybody had a great weekend. And I'll catch everybody sometime in the future. So, all right. Thanks, Daniel.
All right. Thanks a lot for having me on.
No problem. Talk to you later.
All right. See ya. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. And everybody else, take care, and I'll see you later.